Welcome back to Studio Chatter. With unemployment numbers at their lowest in memory, finding a new position can be a bit tricky. So getting a little help is not a bad idea. Let's welcome Dave Reben from Express Employment Professionals to the chatter.
Thank you, Natasha.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay, so where are you located? How did you get here?
I got here in
And
a
why
car.
Spanish Fork?
Right.
324 North Main Street in the Crumble and Chocolate Factory building.
Oh, upstairs.
Yeah, Cold Stone. We're right upstairs above them.
Okay.
And that's fairly new.
Which one?
I know the cookie. I know all
Everyone
about the
knows
cookie.
about
We are
that.
locals of the cookie
No,
place.
your business and staffing and
Yeah. Express Employment Professionals is the largest independent staffing company in the world. Offices, 869 offices. We have offices in Africa, Canada, and all throughout the United States. We're just the new kids on the block.
Okay.
Just down the road in Spanish Fork. We've been open going on 2.5 months now.
How did you get into that industry?
Well, I was looking for an opportunity to help people, and I love people. It's just the way he made me. And I was trapped in another industry that I thought I was just going nowhere.
Okay.
And I started looking for franchises for a couple of years. I looked at all types and sizes and shapes of franchises, and I learned there was something very, very, very special about Express.
What is it?
Well, first of all, it's a company that was founded by two remarkable people in Oklahoma City, and they have a support team of about 400 people. Their sole responsibility is to support the franchisee.
Okay.
And they were founded on principles and values that you don't see anywhere. My former company, I could not say the word God, and I hope this is not TMI for the cameras, but on the outside of this building, it said, "God bless America." And then I went and visited out there 2 or 3 times, and I said something special. They care about people, they care about family values, they care about giving people hope.
I love that. That's a great concept. So you were hooked.
Drank the Kool-Aid, so to speak.
And where did you open your first location? I'm assuming you have.
Or is this
few?
your first
Or is
location?
this your
it.
first one?
This is
Oh
it.
my
This is
goodness.
all in.
Oh, wow.
Going for it.
I'm going to date myself a little bit here, but really about all I know with staffing services, I go back to the Kelly Girl days.
Yeah.
So when I was in college, I enlisted as a Kelly Girl.
I don't even know what
Excellent.
that is. Do you?
and
She's so old.
She
and
is
actually
old.
worked,
Just kidding,
worked a
she's
couple of
younger.
times on location in a few offices, just helping, while their staff was either away or just temporary help. Educate us, please. Does it work kind of the same way? Is it the same theory?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to come back to that.
Okay.
My mentor, actually, it was a temp. Her name is Renee Carson, and she owns, well, let me tell you her story real quick. She was a single mom, and she came in as a temp, like you're talking about,
Okay.
to do reception at the front, and she liked it, and they liked her, and they hired her full time. Well, then they said, we really, really like you, want you to work with us and become a partner. She said, Renee Carson, I don't have any money. They said, we understand. We still want to make you a partner, and we're going to give you dividends until it gets going for you. Well, she bought them all out in the end, and now Renee owns 2 locations, and she is my mentor.
Wow.
And I get to talk with her about once a week. And as a single mom, she went from struggling and not knowing what was going to happen all the way to the top within Express Employment Professionals. She's an icon, and she does it year after year. She's been there going on 31 years now. Back to your question, where we're at, Natasha, is there's 4 things we do. We do direct hire.
Okay.
We do temp or flex, which is kind of what you're talking about. And when we do evaluation hire. With evaluation hire, it gives the employee or our associate the opportunity to kind of test drive a company, and the company an opportunity to test drive them. And what happens with evaluation hire is you have this threshold of time of about 16 to 20 weeks that you know, Natasha, who you really hired or didn't hire. You don't know in the beginning because everyone puts their best foot forward.
Right.
And then, so what we're doing is matchmaking, if you will.
Yeah,
to
kind of a leap of faith and see if it sticks.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, and then at a certain point you make a decision, hey, this is a good fit. And then they become their employee, and we help someone else, put
Oh,
someone
okay.
else to work.
But during that time, you're the employee. They get their checks from you.
Absolutely, we
Okay.
pay them every week. They qualify for insurance, vision, dental.
Really?
There's a lot of misnomers about staffing that people don't know.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
About 73% of what we do is full-time placement, full-time, about 40 hours a week.
Okay.
Wow. I had no idea.
Is this a tough time to be finding jobs because the unemployment is so low, or is it a tough time to get jobs filled?
It's a tough time for people to find work on their own.
And why is that?
Well, they don't have the resources, they don't have the capacity. One time I asked somebody who was out of work, I said, do you have a job? And they said, no, I'm out of work. And I said, no, you do have a full-time job. And they said, well, what's that? And Stacy, what I said is your full-time job is finding
Looking for a job.
a job, yeah.
That's tough, though. That's tough to find a full-time job and not have the resources.
Well,
like
at
you said.
Express, what we're doing is we're doing the legwork for them.
Okay.
So that was my point. We're at this working 8, 9, 10 hours a day to find the right associate and the right company. So we're helping good people find great companies to work for.
So is
you're
there a
co-
fee or anything?
That's
that-
$12 trillion.
Okay, perfect. That's worth the job.
But you're coordinating efforts between both sides, right? So
Yes.
you're talking to both people that are interested in finding work and then also the employers that are looking.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I can give you an example, if that's
Okay.
all right.
Yes.
We have a client in Payson called Payson Auto Body. Cameron, great company, great man that owns and operates it, Payson Auto Body. Well, there's this young lady that needed a place to work. She'd been looking for about a month. Within 72 hours, we found her a place to work. She's now there full time, and it's a match made in heaven.
Oh,
Wow.
that's so awesome.
That is
I want to go
awesome.
back to your personal life and see if your Zig Ziglar certified coaching skills help you in this profession.
Well, I think a lot of things overlap in life,
Uh-huh.
right? Stacy, what Zig taught was if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want.
yeah.
Yeah, you knew that.
Yeah.
Zig was an amazing man. He was an icon. A lot of people don't know, but he lost his father at 5. He lost his sister 2 days later. He's been working to support his family since he was 7. He had a goal to be in a pilot in the Navy. He fell in love. He put that goal aside, and instead he decided to go sell pots and pans door to door. Zig did not make it until he was 45 years young in life. He was scratching and climbing like all of us. And then something happened. He had a dream. And then his book morphed out of all this called See You at the Top. He went to 30 different, you know the book,
I know
Natasha?
the book. Oh, yes.
Went to 30 different publishers and rejected. Maybe you know Angie?
Nope.
And then after that, Mary Kay got involved. I don't know if you know that name.
I do.
So she said, I'll buy, I don't remember how many copies, the first 6,000 or something like that. And then it took off. And now millions and millions of copies in many, many languages all throughout the world. See You at the Top, Over the Top, Born to Win, and many, many, many other books.
So never give up. So you give them hope to find a new job, a new place, something where they're supposed to be.
To quote John C. Maxwell, when there's hope in the future, there's power in the present. I think we provide hope. To quote Bob Funk, one of our co-founders, we provide that hope.
So do you help with resumes or anything like that at your staffing service, or?
I think we help with helping people put the best foot forward.
Okay.
As far as resumes, that's a help, but we have vocational testing that we really attempt to figure out who somebody really is and what the best type of scenario they would fit in. We have a 10-step process for our clients that we put associates through that vets, and we ascertain, is it a right type of person and the right type of company? From
Okay.
drug testing to reference calling to background checking to skill sets,
Right.
testing, and so on and so forth. There's 10 steps.
So
that we
not
put
just
people
picking
through.
a job and saying, oh, this one's available, this one.
No-
You're
no-
really
no
trying
darts
to
on
find
the wall.
Right.
We
I
don't
like
do
that.
that.
You're really caring about where they're going to go.
We
and
really
that it will fit.
want the best person and the best employer to work hand in hand, and connect.
Great.
You're going to be a great
Well,
asset.
yes.
for it.
If somebody's interested in stopping by or looking online, best place to get your information.
Well, this is a little bit unconventional, but they can call my cell phone.
Okay.
I love it.
They can text my cell phone. That's 801-529-7900. 801-529-7900. And what's unique about us is we're locally owned and operated, and so you're dealing directly with the owner and our staff.
Okay.
That is great. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thanks
Thank
for being
you.
here, and
Thank
best
you.
Thank you,
of luck.
ladies.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Grateful.
There's more studio chatter coming up.